All right. Welcome everyone to my Dune Awakening level 102 live stream. We are about to fly to Arrakis for the first time and get our advanced trooper training as well as some mission stuff. I have missions to go to both Harko and Arrakis, and I've never been to either one.
Today?
So I was thinking I would do it on stream. I want you to fly me somewhere. Arrakis. Pay. I've never been here. I don't even know. I think it's a hub, but like, is it a whole geographic location as well? Is there a whole region? And I just unlocked aluminum tech. So I got the next tier of weapons. And then I'm gonna make a buggy. Alright. Home of the Atreides, Arrakis. Never been here before. But we have this quest. Whistler. What happens if I hit map? Oh, it is actually just a city, huh? Okay. Interesting. Scrap trader.
Oh, hey there, friend. Looking for anything special?
Ah, I didn't know that stuff was so expensive.
Welcome to O'Gary's. If you need it, we got it. And if we don't get it, we'll get it.
Harkonnen office furniture. Level 103, as soon as we started. A wider world, journey complete. Why are there two markers? Meet to fear, search quarters. Ah, let's search quarters, that seems closer. I want trooper training, I'm sure there's a guy. There's gotta be a guy here.
Yeah, what's your pleasure? You looking to stab? Tactical or fanatical? We have the tools to suit your every murder need, my friend.
Starburst. Landsrad?
I only trade with those who have the favor.
I haven't done any Landsrad stuff yet. Discovered the Warrens. How did I run past it? Search Caffock's quarters. It literally was just there. Huh? There's nothing to search. What gives? Oh, is it in a different location? Ah, might be this direction. No? Maybe it's above? Could be above. It says down.
Say, stranger, how about staking a broken... Okay, if I'm being honest, I actually will. You can't make it any worse. Promise. And I want a shipping container packed with fresh Akazi white. There's always someone else. Arrakis is lousy with know-it-all. Then go where the action is. Pick a side. Don't you want to meet the Great War Master, Gurney Halleck?
Sure.
Spare you the mystery. He's a prick. He's had his hands down my pants, but I don't know if I would say it was great.
TMI.
And I still need that cargo load of fresh Akazi white. It's the only way I can forget about conversations like this. Well, what do you think it is? You ever eat spiced Hadari buns? Or pretty much any grabbing cuisine. Slig rolls with that spiced hot sauce. Come on. You wouldn't say that if you knew how they were made. But the point is, if you've eaten those, you've ingested melange. And the fact is, as much melange as we consume in a day, the digestive system can only absorb so much. The rest becomes... And if melange is the most valuable substance in the known universe, you think a little fecal matter is going to dissuade the bottom feeders from scooping that shit up? Spoken like someone who's never spent time in the gutter. Some days it is, and some days it isn't. It's a fun little thing I do with a Mala pistol, but I guess I haven't won yet. Not like a bullet. But I've failed at
You are boring the shit out of me, lady. I just want
for
trooper
now,
training.
If you're not part of the solution, that's precisely what I'm saying. So how... Ooh, face down in a samud. You ask too much, stranger. I've spent and nothing personal, but you don't look like you got what it takes. I know a soldier when I see one, and you ain't, yeah? Well, I make soldiers, not killers. You're not going to stop harassing me until I do, are you? How do I even know you're worth my time? Face down in the gutter. I'm still the best damn combat instructor sucking air on this planet. No, don't answer. That's not the kind of question you answer with words. You answer with results. All right then, Boot. You want a mission? I'll give you a mission. I need you to find a slaver camp in the Haga Basin. Nothing special, just your run-of-the-mill flesh peddlers. These particular slavers are said to possess a technology I'm looking for, called servo-stim transmitters. I want you to kill all the slavers and take their stuff. You keep everything but the transmitters. Those you bring to me. Pull that off, Boot. And I'll teach you not to look like such a boot.
Easy.
I'm in, Sergeant, is the correct response. The details are in the contract, Boot.
Alright, finally I found some combat training. Now we talk to the Atreides Mentat. Boss man. It's very bright. Am I taking sun exposure here? I am not. Looks like you don't lose hydration or sun exposure when you're in town.
You were expected. Don't look so shocked. As the Duke's master of assassins, I must know the movement of every grain of sand in Arrakeen. I believe you have a message for me.
Oops, wrong.
I expected you.
Andrea speaks very highly of you. If that was all I knew of you, it would be enough. I know a great deal more. Your file grows daily. I'm quite pleased with the investigation into Skorda and the tainted spice. I look forward to the results of the analysis. Ah, she thinks he's
Permission
responsible.
denied.
Permission denied. The evidence is circumstantial, and he provides financial support. Assassination would be hasty. Andrea is my most promising protege. She may seem to have a machine mind, but she's as human as you and I. She does not show it, but she takes the tainted spice deaths personally. She sees it as a personal failure to compute the truth rapidly enough.
Too bad for her. Report to Andrea. Cutter ray. Track. Into sweep. Okay. Wish I could just grab one of these ornithopters. That'd be fun. So I'm supposed to search this guy's quarters, but there was nothing there when I went. Or like no actual quarters to look through. Oh, just the bedroll? That's it? Not used for several days. And then what? More searching? Searchy, searchy, searchy. Here we go. Investigate the Masquerade's presence in Arrakeen. Oh. The cultists are here.
Greetings. May the tyrant worm bless you. May your fluids honor him. May we all be drained of doubts and the poisons of a sick society.
See the gardens of Arrakis. Scan the site under the giant cactus and the Odom. Wow, okay, how did that lead to that? Water seller, spice merchant, base vendor, consulate, tax collector. Duncan's dojo. Vehicle vendor. House Mutelli representative. The Saluzan Bull. Curious about this vehicle vendor. Weapons. Choam exchange.
Welcome. Would you like to deposit or withdraw Solaris?
Oh, it's a bank. How expensive are these
What do you
things? Bigger buggy boot. Okay, so I could just buy a bunch of buggy stuff. 52K. I would need 4 of these. So another 25K, 70 some K. Okay, so like 106K, I can buy a buggy instead of having to craft it. I have money. Would save me having to craft all that. The Saluzan Bull. I want to know if there's a contract board somewhere in here.
Who are you?
Curious, very curious. Your deduction that I can offer this training is accurate. Mentats make mistakes.
Alright, well, we got our missions. Thinking about buying a buggy. I don't know how much money I actually have total, but... How do I fly back home? Exit. Oh, there's the flight, okay. So there's the flight lady home. Travel requirement failed. You cannot travel to the world map at this time. A flying vehicle is required. Ew.
You look a little lost, friend. Music
Let's go back to the basin.
Is a pretty big place.
I
Could you narrow it
do
down a little?
need... I do need some more steel if I want to make my vehicle fabricator. So let's also do this and go grab all our money out of our house.
I never... Let's move.
Would I rather spend 100K on a buggy or farm is the question. I think I'd rather spend the 100K, so I'll just grab 150K and come back. TBH sounds more efficient. Time is money, friend. Visit Arrakis achievement. Alright. So I'm at the anvil. Let's gather our iron and carbon. How much bag space do I have? Am I fresh? Okay, I'm good. This guy edited his building a little bit. Alright, here's my previous home. We can visit our pet, Muad'Dib. Let's grab all the heavy darts. Where's my money? Here it is. So I do have 150K. I could just go buy a buggy. Let's visit our rat. Hi, Muad'Dib. Hi, little guy. See ya. Okay, so I grabbed my money. We need to get some carbon. full. So, after we got our steel material, let's take a look at the world map. Slaver base. We can just go straight west. Easy peasy. That must be the camp right above. Let's use our heavy weapon. It'll be fun. That was fun. Oh. Who said that? Let's get the giant bloodsucker out on 6.
Who goes there? Let's get this. I require assistance.
Let's drop some iron.
Empty.
Oh no, that's the... Oh, there's carbon ore in there. Okay. Oh shit. drop more than that. Is that a dead guy? That's a dead guy. He is in the wall. Here we go. Alright. And we're done. Next would be a turn-in, cutter ray, and Udom. So let's go to our house. Oop, that's a long way down. Hang on. Our house is... We want to go north and then through the valley. Yeah, I marked it, okay. Little joyride. Check out people's houses. Which way am I going? I want to go down. Dirty patrol ship. Not gonna catch me riding dirty. Whoa, that's somebody's base? Oh, that's crazy. Damn it. There we go. There's the pinnacle. Do a barrel roll. There's my house. Blood, blood, blood. Blood, blood, blood. Start the aluminum. Oh, I need more ore. Okay. There's some right there. Oh, backpack full. Duh. Damn it. That was a waste. I'm just quick depositing everything. You can just spam F and it works. Alright, we have our money here. Nearly 200k. Everything else is fine to hang on to. Oh yeah. Where's more aluminum? Basalt, copper, aluminum, aluminum around the corner. Is that aluminum? Alright, now I can fill my hydration. Let's check our repairs before we go out again. Make sure everything's like 30% or better. Looks good to me. Good enough. I don't have duraluminum yet. Alright. Let's go buy a buggy. Let's be a consumer. Everything else is kind of far. No, that's... Oh, let's do that turn in. Then we'll go buy a buggy. Turn in buggy. So we went to Arrakeen to talk to the boss. The boss said, do not assassinate this guy. And now we're passing along the message of, do not assassinate this guy.
The balance of probability suggested I would see you soon.
I had a pleasant discussion with Tafir Hawat.
Good. I have the test results of the tainted spice. It will take time to interpret the data, but we will have a better understanding of this poison. What did Thufir say regarding my request to eliminate Ambrose Lucifera?
Denied. Circumstantial.
What? No, his is a brilliant mind. Surely he understands the logic, the calculation, the need.
Apparently he gives us money.
And what if that's true? I have a mind of meat and electricity like anyone else.
I didn't see what I clicked.
I just have to think. To collate. Thufir is rarely wrong, but he is wrong now. We must act before it is too late.
You're overriding the Mentat?
We will take the initiative, and I will take
He's
full
a traitor.
responsibility.
Simple math. Poisoned wine in Arrakeen. Okay.
On the surface, Ambrose Lucifera appears to be a wealthy, if inconsequential, reveler. But he's had a hand in many hidden deals related to the war. He has covert ties to the Harkonnen. He is involved with the tainted spice. I know he is. People I know have died because we failed to act quickly. I cannot allow this to continue. We must strike before Ambrose is beyond our grasp. Hesitation is not an option.
She says, I will deal with the fallout. Okay.
I've taken the liberty of lacing this expensive bottle of wine with some of the tainted spice. It will be undetectable to poison snoopers. Ambrose is a known Epicurean and experience seeker. Convince him that this bottle of wine is a singular and exclusive experience. I'm too well known in Arrakeen, but you can make sure Ambrose drinks this. Take the bottle. Say no more. I know you'll do the right thing.
It's funny that Ambrose Lucifera is like devil elixir, is basically what the name means. Ambrosia and Lucifer. Ambrose Lucifera. And now we're poisoning him. So that's really funny to me. Okay, we're going to Arrakeen anyway to buy a buggy. So that works out perfect. Level 104. Level up. Beer, 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 beer. Four, 3, 2, 1. Like. Now we go to Pinnacle. Pinnacle buggy poison. These guys are just standing around. Usually they stand around these crashed ornithopters. They were like really far away. Let's get some free experience. Aw, it didn't hit them properly? You gotta hit them center mass and they just die. Oh, I'm not going to the house, I'm going to the pinnacle, so we gotta hang out right. Oh, there's a bunch of aluminum out front of this place. I didn't realize that. Okay. It'll be faster to just fly, I think. 3, 2, 1. Look how much distance we get. We'll take a little bit of health damage, but whatever. To Arrakeen.
Gonna fly you somewhere today. Music to my Atreides. Alright.
I got 190k on me. Hope I don't die in a ornithopter crash. Oh, and I can turn in the servos. Arrakeen, home of the Atreides. Buggy dealer. Alright, give me...
Welcome back.
Give me... a... buggy power supply. 1. Utility rear, we do not need. Buggy booster, we do not need. Buggy engine, we do need. Buggy chassis, we do need. Buggy tread, we need 4. Buggy storage we don't need. Buggy hull we do need. And that's what I expended. That's what I expected to spend. So there's other bonuses, but we got all the parts we need. And my bag is not full, so that's good. Okay, now we can turn in. We can poison a guy and meet our combat trainer. So let's poison a guy who is a traitor to the Atreides. He's an Atreides traitor, and he's upstairs. Which one of you is Ambrose Lucifera? Jessica Organa? Like Leia Organa? You're the guy?
I can already tell we are going to be fast friends, unless we already are, in which case it's so good to see you. How long is
Ambrose Lucifera, a secret admirer, sends their regards and this gift.
Far be it from me to look a mysterious
Perhaps you ought to tell me who your patron is before I accept. Cultured, please note the year of this Caledon wine.
What of it?
An unseasonal, unprecedented cold snap locked the sugar into the grapes.
You say?
No one in this entire planet will taste it like tonight.
Caledonian wine. A rare experience.
By Jove.
Jove, I like you. I'm going to a party later, and sharing this will make me the belle of the ball. Do you drink while on duty?
Don't answer. Let me tempt you not.
Let me tempt you not. I'll shield you from this devil's ambrosia. Just a selfless soul drinking for 2. Well, I'm afraid something of this vintage simply must be shared. It's just my indelibly magnanimous nature. Oh, I'm quite good at enjoying when it comes to indulge.
Okay, so I gave him wine, and apparently lots of people might drink it, but at least I have to make sure he drinks it, though.
Good evening to you. Oh, yes, well.
So I failed. Like, I'm supposed to make him drink it. It says exit the bar. Okay, is something gonna happen before I exit the bar? I'm scared now. What's done is done. The war profiteer has been completed. Good work. You rid Arrakeen of its greatest parasite and all bear the consequences. Unfortunately, it seems like our collaboration had come to an end, but your work is not done. Thufir Hawat will want to know everything we found. Go find him. This is my last task for you. Okay. Easy. That was not much fallout at all. I thought it was going to be like, you know, making me feel bad. Nothing happened. Level 105! Let's talk to our combat trainer so we can spend more skill points. Ideally.
You're back.
About my mission.
I've been looking for you, Boot. Where the hell have you been? I wasn't sure you were coming back. Did you get the damn transmitters?
Yes, I got the transmitters.
Let me see. Oh, this is very good work, Boot. You're back. You're not a trooper yet, Boot. And you owe me some technology that bloody works. Nothing you recovered worked. Every slave transmitter is key to a specific model of implant. And none of the transmitters you found were key to anything useful. I got mad and smashed them all. Then it isn't a total loss, Boot. I'll train you. I'm working on it. Come back later.
Later as in right now?
You're back. All right, Boot. You ready? No. Something's wrong. No. If I tell you something's wrong, Boot, something's wrong. My guy's a professional. I have a guy with the smugglers.
Tuco? That's a Breaking Bad reference.
Transmitters for me. Till he went dark.
That's awesome.
That's exactly what you're going to find out, Boot. The coordinates are in the contract. If Tuco isn't there, you're going to have to find Anushka Hanavar at her bar. She takes orders for the local black market. If anyone knows where Tuco was holed up, it's her. Order a Karana brandy with a Sidrit twist, and she'll know you're cool.
Karana Sidrit? I'm just gonna write it down just in case. I got a sticky note right here on my desk.
As always, the details are in the contract, Boot.
Halo Choker, welcome. Probably a nice guy. Yeah, Tuco? I'm sure he's a nice guy. I love that. That's a Breaking Bad reference for a drug smuggler, though. Alright, next we talk to Thufir Hawat to raise our standing in the Atreides house. Right now I am a contractor, I think, is my rank. Yeah, contractor, House Atreides. But I just finished a whole chain by poisoning Ambrose Lucifera and cutting contact. So I think Thufir is not going to be happy with that, because he told me not to kill him. We might get yelled at here.
I expected you. Sorry.
Andrea sent me to poison Ambrose Lucifera. I carried out her orders.
I didn't initially expect her to move so fast, but I've taken action. What do you have to say for your part in all of this?
Following orders.
Yes. You chose to follow Andrea's orders while
she said she'd take the fallout, man.
Ignoring mine. A rather creative interpretation of chain of command, don't you think? People nearly died in the fallout of this stunt. A useful contact in several blameless bystanders. They survived by only the narrowest of margins. Andrea turned herself in.
But they survived.
Complete responsibility for everything. Loyalty still means something to her, and a willingness to face consequences.
Good.
Her actions took me aback. Ambrose, you see, was my double agent.
You could have said that.
To the Harkonnen.
You could have absolutely said that.
There will be a disciplinary action. Then I will place her on other cases far from Skorda. She faced her misconduct with honor. Our work isn't done. Now you work for me directly. You have Andrea to thank for that. She made the case to keep you on. She made it very well. A process cannot be understood by stopping it. Understanding must move with the flow of the process, must join it and flow with it. I can only teach you what comes next by throwing you into the flow directly. Perhaps, in the process, we can save my Duke and his house. Understanding the origin of the tainted spice is vital. Taking in all of the data, I detect Imperial influence.
Moody.
Though I do not know from whom. We must trace the links in the chain back to Skorda. It is from him we will get clearer answers. The man recently appeared in Arrakis. I've calculated his most likely contact, a naive Atreides trooper named Rafe Arslau. He's stationed in Arrakis. We know he's had past dealings with Skorda.
Well, that should be easy. Because he's in the bar. Hunting Skorda. So the tainted spice we know is in a container that crashed on a ship called the Kytheria. All the people who've come in contact with it have gotten sick and died. We used a little bit of it to poison Ambrose just now and kill him for being a traitor. And we know Skorda is somehow responsible for it being on the Kytheria. And we went to a slaver camp to try to find it, but it was already gone. We only found traces of it, and that was enough to poison Ambrose, I guess. So we don't know where the tainted spice is fully.
Hi, is there something you need?
Skorda.
Are you? Well, yeah.
Jumped by mercenaries.
Happy to help.
Where'd you appear from? I didn't even see that person.
I owe everything I am today to him.
Go on.
I was just a street dog on Caladan. I messed up. I was on my way to a prison planet. But Skorda, see?
Skorda rescued this guy.
Got me set up as a recruit in the... Right. Last I
Weirdo
saw,
cult
Skorda
recruiters. Okie dokie. The Mas Haret, or whatever they're called. I know where that representative is. Down here somewhere. Oh, way over here. Okay. Oh, it says report back. God, why? Why do I have to run all that way? Am I going the right way? No. Run the entire length of Arrakis, then run the entire length of Arrakis back just to tell him what happened. I do find it interesting that the contract boards, you can finish a job and then just call the guy and then suddenly gear is in your inventory, yet the Atreides people want you to turn in every single step. It's like, we have phones, man. I know we do. Why doesn't Thufir have a cell phone?
I expected you. Sorry.
Rafe squealed. He saw Skorda talking with a cult. Here's
Well
my
done.
report.
The cult in question is the
Masquerade, that's it.
Masquerade. Strange cult. Speak with one of their cult recruiters. Their practices may seem strange and even nonsensical.
Don't underestimate them. Yeah. It's got to be the one right here, right? Yeah. Run the entire length of Arrakis again. A third time. I also wish I could slide like Apex Legends style downstairs in dunes and stuff. That'd be cool. Or even upstairs. Let me slide everywhere. Here's our guy.
Shai-Hulud blesses me with
I'm
your
looking for the
presence today,
Masquerade.
and the coils of providence bring you to us. I am a naib of the Masquerade. We follow the holy tremors of Shai-Hulud, as interpreted by our Sayadina Nala. We honor the tyrant worm by spilling our water. Oh yes, a promising convert. Come to our learning
Oh,
center.
I have to go to
in the
Udam
Udam.
anyway.
You will find your friend, and perhaps enlightenment.
I smell a dungeon. Back? I have to go back? Thufir, you really need to get a cell phone, bud. This is embarrassing. Making me run all over the damn town 4 times just for you. I can send a text. You don't even have to talk on the phone. Be like, yo, go into Udam. At Udam. BRB. And you can't use your grappling hook while you're in town. So I can't even fly over to him.
I expected you.
The ruse worked.
Sorry.
I'm invited to the Masquerade
I'll give
Learning
an
Center.
Impressive performance and a tidy report. I appreciate that. So many field agents are sloppy with their documentation. I'm afraid there is no time to build a proper cover. You'll do what you do best. Attack swiftly and directly. And I received word that he tried to get off-world before talking to Oslo, but was attacked by 2 mercenaries. He made a daring escape. Perhaps Harkonnen, perhaps someone else. Skorda may have joined the cult for strange purposes, but I wager he wanted protection from his attackers. Go to the learning center. Find Skorda or information leading to him. Take all due precaution. These are fanatics.
You got it. I do have a couple of things in Harko Village now, too, that I could just probably quickly do. I've never been to Harko, so let's go check it out. How much money do I have on me? 57k, easy. Alright, take me to...
Can I fly you somewhere today? Music to my...
Harko.
Well, the Harkonnens... Oh, alright.
The Deep Desert map will be completely changed. I have not found the Deep Desert map yet. Visit Harko Village. Ooh, monolithic. I wonder if it's always nighttime in Harko Village and it's always daytime in Arrakis. Will they let me in? Okay. Objective. Get out of my way.
Let the echoes of history remind you. Those
Hey, that's our friend, Zantara. Well, our friend, but he shot us down, but then he saved us. And it looks like he's here, because that's his friend Bat. I know that Bat. Aww. Uh-oh. I don't know what that means. It's just a bat.
You are not the lion.
But that is his beast.
So, why would you knock me out? It's just a bat. I don't want to be in prison.
Let's make this quick. I have a transport due any time now.
Sub-prefect
Demo is out.
tours.
And whoever you are, get out.
I haven't seen Xantara in
And you.
a
I
year.
don't know you. And that's a problem because it's my job to know everyone around here. Even the degenerate smuggler I declined to name as Mara Effendi. Of course I know that rogue. It's my job to know, and I'm good at my job. But then you come along to make me look bad in front of my superior.
You already look bad. Burn face.
You were sighted fleeing the scene of a terrible crash. A prison transport, as I understand it.
Oh shit, they do know who I
Carrying
am.
work crews bound for Neo-Carthag. But here's the strange thing. We recovered the crew and passenger manifests. And what do you think we found? All hands were accounted for. 87 names, 87 bodies. Which brings us back to our central mystery.
I was sent by the Bene Gesserit.
You.
To find the Fremen and wake
Who
the
are
sleeper.
you?
Can't
How
you
did
tell by
come
my
to
blue
be on that
eyeballs?
shuttle? But most importantly, how are you known to the Fremen outlaw Xantara?
Avdo Prejt Kiva.
Shut up,
Sardaukar
Sardaukar.
say he helped you, and only you.
Spadohas.
Spadohas.
It's a shame we've not the time to dig deeper. I'm sure you would have much to share given the proper incentive. But alas, my expertise is required elsewhere. And while the Sardaukar are many things, jailers, they are not. So then, you may take your secrets to the grave. We will find and kill your Fremen confederate in any event.
Or Rufus Shinra will save us. Oh, it's Fenring.
I just thought that this interrogation might benefit from my visit.
Count Hazimir Fenring. I've heard of him. Oh! What in the helly? Quit hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Is this Fenring doing this to me? What is going on? Don't cut my head off. Now he's force choking
You
me?
see, Sub-Prefect, hypnoligation. This prisoner was deliberately layered with a compulsion, and my face is the trigger.
I'm supposed to kill myself when I see Fenring?
So a mystery within a mystery.
Really weird.
Who did this to our prisoner?
So the
and
Bene
why?
Gesserit put a
And what does it have to
kill
do
switch
with
in me?
Xantara the Lion? Bring them.
Whoa, my cape looks awesome. You ever notice that Xantara sounds kind of like
Your
Zendaya?
compulsion is designed to react only to the sight of my real face. This projection allows us to talk face to face, so to speak. I am Count Hazimir Fenring. I serve the Emperor as observer and
He's from the
confidant,
Emperor.
and I keep his Sardaukar from getting too far off the leash. You've heard the expression, the spice must flow.
He's like a Heidegger type.
I am the man who
military
ensures
guy.
that it continues to do so. So, having established who I am, we turn to you, an escaped prisoner.
Who are you? Say
What
nothing.
is noteworthy is this sequence of events. A crashed prison transport, Finally, an insidious form of compulsion that forces the subject to kill themselves rather than be subject to my presence. It's almost flattering. Do you remember who gave you this compulsion?
Say nothing.
As you will, then. And then Zantara rescues you from the wreckage of the ship. Why you? Truth be told, I am less interested in the outlaw. The Sardaukar want his head, but my interests rarely align with those of the Imperial Legion. No, I am mostly interested in whoever did this to you, and whether there is a way we can help each other. I can use someone like you. Someone who can survive in difficult situations. And in return, I promise you answers. For now, do nothing. Enjoy your freedom. But when you are ready, make your way to Hanevar's bar in Harko village. Find my contact.
Who dat? Fingers crossed. Live long and prosper.
That will let her know who you are. Be discreet. The ones who did this to you are powerful and subtle. I cannot protect you from their compulsion. We've spoken long enough. I will have the guards return your weapons and put you out in the street. I will keep my agent apprised of what I learn. I leave you with this. Do not waste sorrow over the aristocracy of misfortune. You have your life to live.
Okay, so I've got a couple of people to meet up with here in Harko. Where am I? I've not been here before, so... I'm all the way at the top. Whoa.
I've been waiting for you.
Oh, that was immediate.
No, not Fremen.
He's not a Fremen.
Don't let them get inside your head, off-worlder. I'm Imperium born and bred, just like you.
He did tell us that.
The Sardaukar let you go. Either you told them something valuable enough to buy your freedom, or you've been working for them all along. Which is it? I'm not concerned with what you think you said, off-worlder. I'm concerned about what they learned. Did anything unusual happen? This
I said nothing.
Compulsion. Fenring seems unusually interested in you. I warn you, off-worlder. He's a dangerous man.
I could tell that immediately.
Whoever gave you this compulsion must not want
Sometimes
their
I accidentally
secrets
click
or
twice,
knowledge
or
of
I'm
your
not sure what
mission to
happens,
fall into
but it
his
skips a line of
hands.
dialogue.
Do nothing, off-worlder. Carry on exactly as Fenring has asked. Meet his contact. Carry out their assignments. Pay attention. Anything Fenring asks you to do will serve a double purpose. I'll do what I always do, off-worlder. Make sure you don't get killed.
Okay. I'm glad to have someone who has my back. Zantara nods before disappearing into the crowd. The crowd. Alright, I'm supposed to meet a contact over here. What? I'm waiting for the contact. Wait. Kara's smuggler contact is nowhere to be seen. Ask the black market trader about the missing smuggler. Drug den? Who am I supposed to be speaking with? There we go.
Welcome to Hanevar's. Follow 3 simple rules and you'll have a good time. Rule number 1. We maintain a segregated lounge. You must stay within your own designated cast area. The Na Familia will not abide a low-born interloper, and I don't want to hear the bitching. This rule is for your own protection. They sit around waiting for any excuse to invoke Canley and kill you where you stand. Rule number 2. All drinks cost what they cost. You pay up front, no haggling and no discounts for any Harkonnens. Rule number 3, stay out of the back room. It's off limits. I'm Anushka Hanovar. This is my place.
I'd like a Corona brandy with a Sidrit twist.
That's a special drink. Fresh Sidrit juice is hard to come by on Arrakis.
I'll have a spiced beer
then. Is there
then.
anything else with that?
Tuco.
You're the second one looking for Tuco in the past week. Same thing I'm gonna tell you. Most of my clientele don't want to be found. And half the Blackhearts in the basin know the passphrase. That and a Solari will get you a cup of coffee. Kara sent you, huh? I warned her about dealing with Tuco. He's as greasy as it gets. Tuco must have finally ripped off the wrong mark, and they want him dead. It's actually surprising it took this long. Tuco's a slippery bastard. Won't be easy if he doesn't want to be found. See that room at the back? Normally, I would advise anyone and everyone to stay the hell out of there if they like the skin on their bodies. It's a Samut lounge. The smugglers use it to coordinate their Harko operations. He doesn't have a choice if he wants to avoid pissing off Fenring any more than he already has. The smugglers keep a ledger in there to coordinate dead drops. Tuco's in that book somewhere. If you want to find him, you need to walk into that back room like you belong there and check the book for yourself. It's written in code, of course, but if you can look it over and report back, I may be able to figure out where Tuco is holed up.
Okay. The back room. That back room? I belong here. Nobody talk to me. There we go. I'm out. And I'm out.
Welcome back. That's a special drink. Was there anything else with that? Well, this is just an
Dead drop on
guess,
top of one of the
but
rock
I'm pretty
spires.
sure-
Okay. Next we have... There's an objective in the back... There's another objective in the back room. Must be this guy.
A kitten wanders in from the dark, lost and afraid. Can I help you, kitten?
Here's my live long and prosper hand gesture. Fist, fingers crossed, and then a fist again.
I like to think that Fenring has good taste in his acquisitions. But you look like
We
a
look
problem
very
to me.
similar.
Oh,
Culture
I
dancer.
like that. I'm the one adding the impurities, kitten. No dealer would mess with a Tuic on Arrakis. Not if they wanted to keep working. No, kitten. That's the entire point. You are not supposed to recognize it. That's why Fenring sent you to me after all. Oh, not me, kitten. This is Fenring's show. He wants you to do a little wet work. Assassination. Straight from the handbook. Educational and thrilling. Oh, it's a boring old book from almost 10,000
A list of
years
ways to
ago.
kill people and the
A
weapons
list
you
of
can
ways
use
to
under the
kill
Great
people.
Convention.
And the weapons you... Oh, his instructions were very specific, kitten. You're going to learn the how and why of the...
Sure.
I have two names to whisper to you, kitten. The glutton and the paranoid. Which do you want to hear about?
The paranoid.
It was inevitable that with the Fremen gone, someone would seize upon the threads of their mysticism. A new cult has been born
Is
in
that
the
the
Hakka
Masquerade?
Basin. They call themselves the Masquerade. A bunch of worm worshippers haunting the ruins of an old power station.
I've been there.
No one has ever seen her in the flesh, but her Solido projection
And I
preaches
saw the
to her
projection.
faithful every day. Her inner chamber is guarded by 5 pentashields. The access keys for each shield are carried by 4 of her most fervent followers, except for the 5th key. That she keeps with her at all times. She calls them her chosen, and has named them after the parts of the sandworm. The tooth, the fire, the body, and the breath. Each carries a key, But as I mentioned, the 5th key is kept by her. A worthy thought, kitten, but no.
Shield
She never leaves
dissembler.
her place of contemplation. A dissembler takes time and patience to use. They cannot be used against personal shields. If you were caught, you do not know me. You have never heard the name Fenring. Will you find our paranoid cult leader, kitten?
Sure.
Then go, kitten. Show them your claws.
You said kitten 18 times. That is excessive. I'll be right back. Just 2 seconds. Gotta check something. I'm watching the UFC results, but I think I'll just watch the fight later and not look at results anymore. Okay. Because I want to keep playing this game. Alright, so we are done in Harko Village, finally. I can fly out of here. I wonder if they'll let me smoke Samuda in the game and trip out. You know? It seems to be a big part of the game. I'm just saying. Let me trip on some Samuda. South. We want to go south. There we go. I've seen what Samuda does for others, and I want that. A nice drug trip. Alright, well that was quite an experience. We got arrested, interrogated, saw our buddy Zantara, met some smugglers. Now we're going to try to find Tuco, and we're going to try to assassinate a cult leader. Various things happening here.
You got somewhere you need to be. I can fly you there for a price.
I want to go
Music
straight
my
to
ears.
the
Basin is a
pinnacle.
pretty big place. Most folks try to stay clear of slaver gang.
I don't
try
care.
to avoid any hot shots.
Okay, so it's 2,500 to fly to these places, but it's free to fly back, so that's good. You won't get stranded. I was curious about that. I was like, what if I don't have any money and I run out of stuff to sell? But it's 2,500 round trip, so that's totally fine. Okay, I'm excited. I bought all the buggy parts. We're finally going to have a buggy at level 107 or whatever the hell we are, because I pushed the story and not the technology. So I spent money on a buggy instead of the tech. This is going to be great. Let's go to the house. Yeet. Alright, got a whole slew of new missions. And I'm gonna be a buggy owner. Alright, let's find our welder right here. No, that's not the welder, that's blood extractor. We gotta dig through all our chests for the welder. And welding wire if we have some. Oh, I have a lot of heavy darts saved up. Didn't realize that. Okay. Please ignore my messy base. It's very messy. I'll clean it someday. Welding wire, but only 10 of it. Here's the welder. Here's some wire. We probably need to make more welding wire. Okay. Fabricator in the back. Oh, let's check our blood. Blood. Let's get some aluminum started. Okay. Welder wire. Here it is. Craft, craft. I don't know if 200 is going to be enough. I think it probably is. Okay. Welder on 7. Buggy chassis. I can't write it still. What am I missing? What did I not get? What am I missing? Hole. You have to have a hole? Wait, it says hole right here. Hang on. I might have buggy parts that can use here. Ornithopter. Buggy storage? Will that count? You just have to have storage or a booster? Like, is that what it is? Missing rear hull. Gotta be a rear hull. I have boosters and storage. Buggy cut array. What the hell is that? I have to have a rear hull before I can attach any of that. Okay, well, I goofed. I didn't know I needed a rear hull. Can I stash this? Not possible to place vehicle. Oh. Like you can only store one at a time? Is that the case? Vehicle cannot be stored. Well, I can't drive it. Oh shit. Okay. Let's go buy... I think we have to go buy a rear hull fast. I didn't know that. I still got 55k. Hopefully it's cheaper than that.
Can I fly you somewhere today?
Wait, actually, maybe this guy sells it.
Still alive, are you?
That'd be cool. No, he does not have it. Okay.
Can I fly you somewhere today?
Unfortunately, I have to go back to Arrakis.
All right.
And buy a rear buggy hull. I guess I could have also crafted one, but... What am I doing with all this money? It's only good for cosmetics. And buggies. They misspelled significant right there in that tooltip. They forgot an I. It said significant. You sold me all those buggy parts and didn't tell me I needed a rear hull, you jerk. mandatory. 36k more. But at least I have a brand new buggy.
Can I fly you somewhere to music to my ears? The basin is a pretty... Let's try to avoid...
I do like that they show the ornithopter when you travel to Arrakeen and Harko. I was saying that it was kind of missing that animation when you transport between trade posts. You just teleport, and I was like, that's kind of weak. I was excited to fly in an ornithopter the first time, and it's just like, teleport, no animation. Spice is hopelessly addictive. This game should have, like, withdrawals, then, if you don't use your spice for a while. This is the original sand bike that I built too. I've just been repairing it and repairing it. It's quite a good bike. Hello, Rando.
How's she going, eh?
Oh, he's got VoIP. Out of fuel.
Congrats.
Hey, congrats. Yeehaw! It's bigger than my damn house.
May have to upgrade.
Perfect fit. That's funny. I like that. That's... Will it get damaged right there, though? It's rolling backwards because it's like stuck on the ceiling. That's funny, dude. Okay, yeah, let's expand. Let's expand the base a little bit. Here's what I'll do. I have just enough granite for that, but no stairs. Okay, it's covered. That's a garage right there. That's good. Should I check out the neighbor's house while he's away? Oh, it won't let me in. He's got a garden inside. His name is Joker and he's got green hair. That's funny. He's got 5 people together. That's why he's got a mansion. And I have your mansion versus my trailer. Let's see. I need granite, basalt, aluminum, copper, granite. Update vehicle respawn point? Okay. I don't know what that means. Okay, let's see here. Definitely need steps. And then, how do you make a double wide garage? Here we go. I don't know if it'll be able to clear the garage, actually. Why won't it place correctly? I don't think that's gonna work. Hang on. It's too low. No, it's too low by an inch. Oh, that's dumb. Okay, we're gonna put it on the other side. But that's gonna be too low by even more. Okay. Thinking we demolish these. Maybe that'll work. Is it meant to fit the Jeep? Or the buggy? Hey, perfect. Oh my god, that's so funny. That's so funny to me. Okay. We'll just make more garages. Is that more expensive than like an actual wall? Oh, it's 24. Yeah, it is. Okay. We're gonna finally close in our garage here. Oh, not that. There we go. Just enough granite. Cool. That's really funny. But it's safe. It's safe in there. I need one more granite. I need, well, some more granite. Wait, did I delete something on the inside that I didn't mean to? No, we're good. This was extra space. So with the welder, I do have a buggy booster cutter ray. Must be attached to rear utility hull. Is that going to be too big? Can I not back out of here now? I literally cannot. I cannot back out of it. Embarrassing. It won't fit. I got it in, but I can't get it out. Hilarious. Okay, so I can safely store it. I can back it out there. Okay, we're safe, we're in. And then backing out, literally cannot back it out. God, that's funny. Okay. We'll just have to do the garage like that. That's really funny to me. I mean, it's fine. That works. Just has to be shielded from the elements. That's really funny to me. Okay. Now we're done messing with the buggy. Get some aluminum started. Alright. Check gear. Everything's looking very solid. Check ammo. We have .138 light darts. Is that it? I had more heavy darts somewhere. Here we go. 1,000 heavy darts. Crafting, light darts, 180 more, sure, that works. Now we got a bunch of darts. bunch of darts. Alright. Now, we have new missions everywhere. House Rachis representative. Why do I care about that? Alright. If we zoom out in the world, we have Tuco Stash. Is the furthest away, sort of. So let's go for that. Should I take the buggy? Let's take the buggy. We got the buggy, might as well take the buggy. How fast does it go? Just as fast as the bike. Whee! We're buggy boys now. Cost me a lot of money, but we got it. Let's see. Can I escape out there? We can't store the buggy, I think. Unless there's like another vehicle store. Vehicle cannot be stored. That's a downside to the buggy. Let's jump off a cliff. See how it does. Did that matter at all? A little bit of tread damage. It can be stored. Do I need a better vehicle storer? Like an upgraded version of it or something? I have vehicle backup tool. It says restore your sandbike and scout ornithopter for that. Alright. Oh, not that. Alright, so we're gonna go around this here. Toward that little spire. Saw a dude do it on stream? Maybe I'll have to Google it. Or if you can save me a Google. The stash is nowhere to be found. Perhaps there are traces to detect. So, like, with my life scanner... shows that he went this way. There's a guy hanging right above me. Can the buggy drive over quicksand? I don't want to get stuck. Oh, it cannot. It cannot. It cannot drive over the quicksand. I mean, yeah, if you can store it, that's great. If you cannot, then I can see the downside of having the buggy, unless you really need it for like multi-person transport. Because like I might just have to leave it somewhere. That would be bad. Because storms. You're not going to be able to pull up to just every location. Oh, this is a little convenient road here. Alright, I'm just gonna park it here. Where is it from here? Across the gap? Okay, let's not. It does have storage, true. If you put the storage unit, you can definitely do that. Whoop, boop, boop. I just have a basic model right here. Avoiding quicksand. Blech. It's actually kind of big and slow and sluggish too without the booster. It says it's down, so that's interesting. Down and around. Oh, we're going into the mines here. Not right here, I guess. Does this look right? Investigate the mineral extraction facility. This does look like a mineral extraction facility. None of my keys are working. None of my keys are working. That happens sometimes. It's very annoying. There we go. Down further. Okay. Is there more down? Yes, there is. This is not the place, apparently. Still says further down. Might as well grab these while we're here. These crystals only grow down here, so they can be kind of a pain to farm. Okay, the game again just stopped working there. What is happening? It won't let me fire from that spot. What is going on? It literally won't let me shoot the gun. Very strange, alright. There's like a spot on the ground where it just wouldn't fire. Oh, I'm parched, huh? Hang on. Didn't I have 2 liter Johns? I could swear. I had 2. What the heck? Whatever. Ooh. This is only 12 meters. Is this it? Ah. The smuggler's corpse is marked by ink vines. Seems their dealings with the slavers ended badly. Report back to Kara. My goodness. Okay, so that's Tuco, I guess. Now I gotta go all the way back up. Oh, there's a lot of crystal in this place, though. That's good to know if I ever need to come back. Alright, we have to go up a layer. Here we go. Gotta make the whole jump. Yeah, baby. Well, that was underwhelming. Go all the way down there just to interact with a corpse. Wait, this is not the stairwell. Do I need to go up more? What was that? Fuel. Eh. Oh, here it is. Ooh, that's a good item. Ray amplifiers are hard to come by. Alright. Oh. I see. I accidentally clicked my mouse DPI button. Looks like just home. Let's take the buggy home and then get the speeder bike, and then we'll go do the Udam stuff. I'm realizing the downsides of the buggy not being able to store it. It's kind of annoying. At least not being able to store it yet. It does seem to burn more fuel too, but I can't be sure about that. This guy built his house in an inconvenient spot for traversal.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
There's the pinnacle. That's the home stretch. Pinnacle is our guiding light home. And then that big spire. We're at the base of the big spire. Oh, that big ship is there too. That's cool. Well, I have a buggy. I don't know how much I'll use it compared to the bike, but I have a buggy. And it fits neatly under my home. I don't want it to like roll out of the home. That's the problem. Look, it's moving. It's moving on its own. Because it's like wedged in. Oh, right. I needed a... Needed some walls. Oh, we're good, we're good. Perfect. No notes. Okay, it's pumping. I'm actually out of water. Oh no, I do have another leader, John. What the heck? Oh, it's just down here. Okay. Alright, we don't need the welder. Fuel cells I can just drop wherever. What is that? Shield dissembler. Aluminum and granite. Okay, so we have meds, hydration. Let's get some more hydration. And then we'll do some missions. There's no dew here. There's usually dew. Whatever. Sure. Alright, I guess let's go. Trooper advanced is return to Kara. Let's search the learning center for Skorda, which is also scan the site under the giant cactus. Okay, let's head west. %. All right. Shadrath's tomb? This is also not due? Oh my god, I'm blind. Realizing now it may have been faster to just fly to the crossroads. Forgot that was a possibility. Yeet. What the fuck? Hello? That was at 2:05? What the hell happened to my grav bubble? Why would it stop midair? That doesn't make any sense. Where am I going? Straight west. I'm less familiar with this area. There's a front and a back. I want to go to the front first. Or maybe I want to go to the back first. Back looks easier. Let's just go there. House of Ilm. Yeah. Oh, that's the giant cactus? Scan under... Okay, I have my scanner. Are these not explosives? Good. Is anyone gonna try to stop me? 20 intel, cool. So they want me to scan for life. Done. And then what? Scan the Masquerette site in central Udom. Oh, well that's where I'm headed anyway. That's a double up. Nice. Glad I went here first. Oh, I need fuel. There we go. As close as we can. Do I want to go in through here? Here's one flying. Masquerade. 3 slashes and you're done. They always leave loot on the corpses. Seems weird. Oh, now back up, huh? Okay. House of Feek. $32 meters. Okay, so this is just the place, I guess. Oh, I'm supposed to scan, that's right. Search the learning center and scan. Is this good enough? Yes, it is. The trail leads Para south. Which, that's northeast, so that's weird, but okay. $68 meters up. Now it says down. I'm not confused, you're confused. Oh, okay, here we go. Can I vault? Jesus. Turn our shield on. Okay, we need a blue ring. Probably further down. Blue ring. Yoink.
This latest group of pilgrims includes many promising initiates. Truly many see the hand of God in the green growing things that flourish in the Udam. Those who show less zeal have regrettably been turned over to the adepts for more rigorous instruction. In particular, one recently recruited brother professed appropriate devotion and revealed to us his past as a house trooper. When tested, he demonstrated superior fighting skills and indicated that he could be of use training our militant adepts. I'm certain Shai Halud has led this righteous warrior to us for the good of the faith. I sent him on to the testing station to report to Naib Jorba.
Testing station. Looks like I am parched.
Where's my reinforcements?
Now I can use the Dew Reaper. Oh yeah. Can also Where's my bloodsucker? Oh yeah, it's on 6 now. Give me all that blood. Okay, something is here. Am I scanning or searching? Here we go. Interact. Whether it was his intention or not, it seems Kafok is now in the hands of the Mosqueret. I've heard distressing rumors about those cultists. I fear he may be in grave danger. I've done some inquiring of my own regarding the Mosqueret and some of their recruiting literature. They promise new converts will be housed at a place in the Udum they call the Learning Center, which I was just at. If Kafok is indeed a recent convert, that is most likely where we find him. Literature claims, blah, blah, blah. Get him out of there. I was just there. I do like seeing the northern lights with the big ship. That's cool looking. Still cool looking. I get goosebumps every time. It won't let you grapple off a cactus? Why? My immersion. Read. If that fool Shisa believes he can stand in the path of Shai Halud and live, he is badly mistaken. Let his death serve as a reminder for the others. They were happy enough to take our salaries, but now in our hour of need they turn their backs, they refuse our money, then they leave us little choice. Assemble a team. We have a brother within Shisa's household who can give us valuable information. Ensure that he reaches us intact, and after he has given us his knowledge, grant him the honor of watering our garden. Which means kill him. 'Cause that's cult stuff. Search for the map. Sword at the ready.
I see the enemy.
What? I had the blue ring earlier. I know where it's at. I thought. Wait, this is a different blue ring? How could that be? No, it's not. This is where I came in last time. Oh, I got a new dew scythe. That's fun. Yeah, it's just across the bridge here. I must have walked right past it. Or I didn't actually go in here, did I? Okay. And I know I can get in here too. What are you doing standing in the corner, freak? What happened there? Out of stamina? Okay, it's just glitchy because he's in the wall. You're annoying me now. Why won't you fucking aim? That was horrible. Oh my god. Poison me. Of course he poisoned me. Alright. Back in the chamber. Oh, and there's bad guys this time. What is happening? Hello? Oh my god. I can't tell what the fuck is going on, man. All good. Might as well grab some blood, you know. A map of Udom with the trail you followed marked. Contact issuer. The cultists intend to kill me. I admit I sold them supplies, even weapons, but at that time I thought they were just deluded pilgrims certain to perish in the desert. I cut them off once I learned the truth. I even started spreading the word about the danger they present. Now they want revenge. These Masquerade are irrational fanatics. They can't be reasoned with or bribed like normal people. I beg of you, find this death squad they are assembling and eliminate them before they can eliminate me. Okay. Let's do it. Level 110. 400 meters, not far at all. Oh sheesh, did not realize it was dark out. I'm all spiced up and I can't stop. Can't stop being spiced. I can see enemies from really far away. That's fun. Stamina, please. Stamina, please. Oh, it shows their health bar too. I didn't realize that. That's cool. Oh, scan. Okay. Now what does it say to go? Huh? Contact issuer? Scan the location in Central Udom. Scan the location outside Wormsite Spire. Did I not scan fully? What happened there? Completed. Scan the location in Central Udom. I must not have completed it. Okay. And then Wormsite Spire is out that way. Okay. Lots of running around for this guy. I hope this is worth it. Is that the place? Good launch, very good launch. Sometimes this is very awkward. Okay. Now it says down. Meters. Wonder if this is close enough. It is. Search Takwa's watch.
Identify someone's here. Where's the backup?
Why can he parry a heavy attack? Isn't that the whole point of a heavy attack? Rat bastard. Where do I search? How do I get there? Oh, here we go.
Die, die!
Getting a blue ring, okay. Nope, that's not the road. Just go back. Why did that not heal me? Hello? Weird. Ooh, this place looks neat.
There's someone here.
Shield on!
There's a fair chance you've disrupted their assassination plot by eliminating those fighters, but I feel safer if you could eliminate the men responsible for planning it all. The Masquerade member I dealt with was a brute named Tommy, or during our negotiations, got several rounds of spiced brandy under his belt and began to brag about how he had trained as an assassin. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'd rest easier if he were dead. He also told me a bunch of other outlandish things about gardens and martyr worms and all Imperial testing stations. It sounds like rubbish, of course, but if any of it is true, it would be the bit about testing stations. Look for Tommy there. Check something real quick. Okay, UFC is on right now. So I kind of want to end stream and watch that. First, let's get safe. So thank you very much for the likes, the lurks, the subscribes. I'm going to continue streaming tomorrow. So I'll see you later on. Let's just log out right here. Have a good day or night until I see you again.